To know more on HIV or AIDS, call toll-free number 1097. Know your status. Be educated about AIDS. Issued in public interest by the Meghalaya AIDS Control Society.
Habajuba biya kajingno wemele kalyang persya menta kasngi hagayeng dorbar thawan halo kajing penjari biang ya kalut sheding hagajala. Umentu rangba u Conrad kongkal sangma ula Thalaiñ kala da kabaw loong badai ka Congress kabawanra ya kajing ne kalut sheding. Ulong bahagapo jong ka Sorkar Congress House nem arjar hinyo balasoy ya ka Soskular ne ka agreement bat ka Ntpc. Da kababu jingkalidu kumno ka Sorkar Congress hagatu ka por ka yasoy ya ka Soskular kabano Shillong kumno ka Sorkar kalabu lupa ya kajing ya kipay ba. Katkum kajing thu jong u Conrad ka close ka bala yasoy ha Soskular ha ka snem arjar hinyo bat ka Ntpc ka ong banadu kajing pendep ya ka unit ka bakado ka Ntpc po bangayon ka jylla kan haban Siew sa ka Ntpc hado arfsan snem ulong baka unit ka bakado dang dep house nem arjar kharkandai ka bamod bakat kum ka Soskular ka jylla ka habakan Siew ya ka Pisa da ki klor sa ka Ntpc hado usnem arja sa busa watla ka jylla kamchim la shim ya ka boarding na ka Ntpc Umentri rangba ula pentep hagayeng dorbat mentakasgi baka Ntpc kalashim san point nyo tingga shi unit ka boarding bat ka remha haba yendu jor baka dor jogi bay pat ki company u Conrad ulong ba namar ka Soskular ka balai soy house nem arhajar nyo ka jylla ka hab bakan Siew hadu siswa lifeline klur tingka hag sisnem krem de shim ya ka boarding hagaba ula ongru ba lakhain hadu arson snem lenter ka MEECL ka hab banchu Siew sa ka Ntpc Lahajar Laispa Arfsan Klur Klem Kanu Gajing Mentoy.
Sir, I think a very important issue today that we all are facing is regarding the load shedding that the state is facing today, sir. So I would start my reply with just touching a bit on the load shedding issue. Sir, since the Honorable Member has mentioned it today, I don't have the exact numbers in terms of the exact amount that is there. So if you could excuse me in terms of the exact numbers, but I will give approximate numbers, which could be plus minus 10%, because the facts are not in front of me today. But I can, of course, give details tomorrow. But just to give a background of the situation that we're facing today. So the Ntpc, that is the National Thermal Power Company, has basically stopped the government of Meghalaya by not allowing us to access the supply of power from the integrated command center and not allowing us to take power from other power companies. Now there are specific clauses under one agreement that they have invoked. So it's a very, very strange situation where we are not actually taking power from Ntpc and we have not been taking power from them since 2017. Yet today, Ntpc could stop the government of Meghalaya from taking power from other companies. So therefore, there was no question of them stopping the supply of power. That's point number one, based on agreement, sir. I'll come to the agreement also. Second point, sir, is that we have stopped taking power from the Ntpc for the past 3 years because, again, based on the same agreement, we are supposed to purchase power from them at 5.7 rupees per unit, which is much higher than the market rate which is there right now. Again, based on an agreement that was signed. That's point number two. Point number three is that based on the same agreement, the government of Meghalaya has to pay Ntpc a fixed charge of 11 crores every month, even though we don't take a single unit of power from them today. So that means for the past 3 years, government of Meghalaya had to pay Ntpc 11 multiplied by 12 months, approximately 130 plus crores every year for not taking any power from them. It's a very, very strange situation and a very strange kind of an agreement. Now, so because of this agreement, today we have a situation where Ntpc is literally arm twisting the government of Meghalaya and stopping us from buying power from other generation companies. Now, this is a very, very important point, sir. So the 3 points I've mentioned, which have never happened in the history of the state and should have never happened. Now, it's important to understand, when was this agreement signed? So I would like to inform the House that this agreement was signed in 2007, when the honorable member also was a minister in that government. And I just don't understand how the government of Meghalaya could put Meghalaya government and the people of the state in such a difficult position of signing a one-sided, lopsided agreement, where we don't take any power from Ntpc, yet we have to pay them 11 crores. Who will sign an agreement like that? And who will sign an agreement where you're allowing Ntpc to stop supply of power from other power companies, even though we're not taking power from them? How can any government put their people in a position like this? I don't understand, sir. And today this mess has been created from 2007. And the people of the state and this government and MECL is having to bear the brunt of this. Let me also tell you what more was in the agreement. In that agreement, which was signed in 2007, the government agreed that from the last unit that would be installed in this Bongaigaon thermal plant of the Ntpc, from that period, from the last unit being installed, for next 25 years, this agreement will be valid. Which means the installation of the last unit was done in 2019, just 2 years back. You have to add another 25 years to that, which means in 2044, this agreement will be valid for. Sir, I don't know which responsible government would ever agree to an agreement like this. Now, let me tell you the very concerned part of this entire agreement that was signed in 2007 by the then Congress government was the fact that if we continue not to take power from Ntpc, which we are doing right now, we're not taking power from Ntpc, we have to pay them 133 crores for nothing. And this will go on for the next 25 years. So multiply 133. Sorry, I need to get this number correct. So you multiply 133 multiplied by 25 years. 3,325 crores will have to be paid by MECL for not drawing any power from Ntpc. Sir, I don't have no words to explain anything further. And I fail to understand that, that when you sign an agreement like that, and then you come here and question the intention of this government, it just doesn't make sense, sir. Hindi mein bolte hain, sir, apne pav pe kuladi marna. You just put the axe on your own feet. This is what you're doing. See, sir, I'm not here to blame anybody. I've never spoken about this ever before. But I understand that the governance is a continuous process. We take responsibilities for the entire process. But doesn't mean you just come and just put the whole blame on the government when you yourself realize that the genesis of this problem started in your time, 2007. And today, as I said, we are having to pay 500 crores for nothing, and we will have to pay another 3,300 crores for nothing because of a simple agreement that was signed in 2007, which I still don't understand how a government, a responsible government could ever do that.